Sloppy.
Oh, I dropped the flip. That's awesome. I lost my connection when
Me too. I left too much space in between.
down. I think I would probably rather have a collar grip than this thing.
Like how he has a healing collar. I think that one he had, right?
He did it. He might have. That's how I think I would prefer it.
Let's try. Check that out.
It keeps me a little closer, I think.
I think he goes collar and heel.
Yeah. Oh, he's, okay, this one he just keeps the eggs on. Then he pulls it out. Gotta pull it out.
Kristen, how's training been?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the Wyman Jiu-Jitsu?
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been open mats.
Nice.
It's been fun. I'm Kristen. Was it?
Mitch.
Nice to meet you. And there's some ladies there, my size.
Sweet. Yeah. You met
Kabai and Mel.
Mel, yeah.
Yeah. So that's been fun. But I do miss Gi.
Yeah, they're all no gi.
They're
Yeah.
no Gi, and the Monday and Wednesdays in Hawaii, it's no Gi also. Fridays Gi.
Oh, you get no gi overload. Yeah.
Yeah. I have my tournament next weekend. It's Gi.
Oh, sick. Where at?
Phoenix.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really feel ready, but
It's a long way to go.
I work out of Phoenix, so I go there every month. So it just happened to line up when I was there. I'm like, all right, why not? And now I'm like, oh, I don't.
What is it, like?
You'll be fine.
It's the 10th.
February. And then what? Who's putting it on?
It's Arizona BJJ.
Okay.
Yeah, they have 5 or 6 tournaments that they do throughout the year.
Is yeah, like IBJJF or like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like California has, of course they have all the major IBJJF ones, but then they have Claudio does the Open. He calls it the Open.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he's got
yeah. And Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz and San Francisco, and there's like 4 a year or something like
Okay.
that. That are all up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All Star, Open. Shoot. I guess that's all I can remember. Those are the ones I did before. The 10th. Very cool.
Yeah. We'll see.
You done them before?
Yeah, I've done a couple.
You did the same one as Mitch, huh? In my mail, right?
Yeah. In,
Oh, nice.
was that November?
That was a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was not fun.
That was a crazy. That was a long day.
That was a long day.
Like they are now 6 hours behind schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man.
It was, yeah, it was a very long day.
That wasn't Naga, was it?
No.
Oh, I heard Naga.
It was Triple Crown.
They're like they're notorious for being late.
It was,
I think they had-
it was fun. They made it to
I
time.
think the Triple Crown is usually on time, yeah. But I think what happened on that one was they had originally had someone that was going to supply them with mats. And then when they got here, it fell through. So,
Oh.
so then they had to go and pick up the mats from HPA. So that threw.
What was crazy because I had the same girl and I had gi and no gi, and we had to keep going back and forth. So it made no sense. Or like,
Right.
just let us finish. Like, it's just her and I. Let us finish.
Oh, they need to
Like,
figure it out.
yeah, it was just her and I
Yeah.
for no gi, and gi there was a third person. And we're like, let us just finish the no gi, and then we had to like go back and forth, and it was so stressful.
Huh. Yeah.
It was a bit of a mess.
Well, Orion's got a competition coming up too. In 2 weeks from now.
Where?
17, Wahoo. It'll be
Oh.
another triple.
Oh yeah, I'll actually be there,
But
but
you go?
no, I'll be with my parents are coming in to visit, so we'll be over there.
She's
But
like, Mom, I gotta make a quick stop. Just
I mean,
go ahead and wait in the car. I'll be right back.
Yeah, 3 hours later.
is it on Saturday or Sunday that you're going?
They hook Saturday. I mean, they hope to get it done in the day.
Okay.
Sunday's like overflow, but usually it's done in a day.
I'll try to stop by. I saw that one.
My daughter's gonna do it. She's gonna do gi and no gi.
Oh, cool.
She's 7, so that'll be fun.
That'll be sick.
That'll be awesome, man.
She did what, 1 or 2 before?
She did 1. She got murdered. You know, and she hasn't really been training a lot. Yeah, but she's interested, and I was like, okay. Only this last 2 weeks, she's been so cute. She's I played Eminem for her. You know the good one? Yeah, the seize the moment. I'm like, just don't listen to the bad words. She's like, man, I feel pumped, right? And then I was explaining to her the story and why, you know, sometimes you gotta seize the moment. You know, I'm just trying to plant seeds, and you either make a choice to go for it or you don't. Sometimes you make, sometimes you miss. She's like, yeah. Do you have any other cool songs that can pump me up?
Champion.
And then we
By
get
Carrie
there,
Underwood.
and normally she's sort of like a wet blanket until they line up. You know, she went right out, found one of the girls that she knows, and it was like 15 minutes prior to lineup. She's like, let's go! And they just bring it. I was like, oh, no kidding. So, I hope she has fun.
That's awesome.
Cool. What do you guys want to work on today? Or do you guys want to just train? What do you guys want to do?
You got a tournament coming up.
Yeah.
You got strategy? You want to work through your strategy? What are you thinking? What's game plan for you?
Takedowns. Which was fun yesterday. Do you know Matt? That from Kappa? Like he's doing the hobby
Oh,
jam.
yeah.
He's like, you should know why just pull guard. I was like, no, I don't.
Right. I want to score some points.
But
Be on top.
yeah, I'm trying to. I have like 3 takedowns, but I'm trying to do a single leg, or double leg, or snap them down and do the anaconda. We were working on it last night. Like get them down to the side.
Perfect. Mitch just showed us a cool single leg.
Dream with him.
Yeah.
You want to take downs and stuff? You want?
That sounds good.
Did you train yesterday?
In
Okay.
Heavy.
Okay, Holly.
Did you have the women here yesterday?
We did.
How many?
6 or
That's
7.
awesome. Sweet. I'm excited to come check that out.
Yeah. You should.
But there was a few more that wanted to come.
Yeah, there's a couple more that want to come, but I think they just had work obligations.
Cool.
I was going to say, because I didn't know she was here last time. My wife just came for it first.
Oh, awesome.
Yesterday. So
Sweet.
She's all excited about it.
Yeah, I want to come, but since I have the competition, I was like, I need to
Absolutely.
really be rolling right.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that.
the day.
But I want to check out when I get back.
Cool. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm so excited for
Some
more
of them
women.
have trained before, like my wife and a friend of hers, and then Shauna.
Yeah,
So some of them got experience, but I think it'll be fun.
yeah,
Mix it up with them, toy with them a little bit.
yeah. That'll be awesome.
Practice
The
them.
more women, the better.
Yep. Yeah. So you guys want to drill some, maybe that single leg that you showed us a few weeks back?
Yeah, I can show you. I can work that one. It's it's a sweep single.
Okay.
It's pretty low risk. Yeah, you guys want to work
Yeah, just
stand
show
up
me.
again? I mean, what's your thought? Are you still gonna pull guard when you roll?
Most likely, but like I really did like the sweep one, right? That's where you come in behind and you kind of drive the hip down. That's awesome. And in fact, I think I applied that same technique to that half guard single leg get up that we did today. I was like, I get stuck there, but I got behind the leg and then
Drove them
down,
down.
drove forward and was able to come up.
Cool. So
So
you were able to use the finishing part of it.
yeah, so I used the finishing from the bottom to get to wrestle up essentially, in half guard, dogfight. So yeah, very valuable.
Cool.
Let's do that. Let's do a review for me.
Okay, awesome. So we were just basically talking because you're talking about the differences of angles, like the single leg and a sweep single. So from here, that foot's forward, so my foot's going to be forward. Maybe the same as him. If this foot's forward, and then you can always try to circle them up too. So like I was going to say, normally it depends on the opponent on how you're going to shoot. So like if your opponent's like really square like this, I'm probably going to opt for like a double leg if I'm going to shoot, just because it's easier. So if you have one that's more staggered like that, then you would work for a single or a peg or something like that. But essentially, it's from here. If you can touch them, you should be able to reach them and shoot. And shot mechanics we've kind of gone over this last couple of weeks, so it's kind of cool that we're refreshing it. Anyway, so this foot just kind of like hovers and gets real light, and then it slides to about toe-to-toe length. If you get too far, you're not any good. So you got to come at least to the toes. drop your elevation, come in to the knee, like the knee over toe thing. So you want to drive in to the hip here with your head, with your shoulder, and as you come to here on the knee, it's a circle around to either a pickup or you can drive straight down like this and use the leverage here of the on top of the knee, and you shoulder that and you pin the hip to the mat. So when you're going kind of fast, backwards.
Yep.
I love how you can just universally
Right.
move on either side like it's
Well, it's kind of shot mechanics, so it's like you have to get comfortable doing this. Boom, and then come around. So when you shoot, it doesn't matter any of your shots. You're gonna step, and you change your elevation because you gotta get lower than your opponent, right? So you're always eye to eye. When you want to shoot, you can snap down, come right there. So you always gotta adjust the elevation. So you gotta be lower than them. Take a shot, step in, you hit, knee comes up. So your knee, you kind of want to always be driving forward. So your knee hits, and this foot's still pushing, right? So a lot of people have weird shots, like they'll come down like this and try to step, and it's not a nice fluid. Come up. So just being able to do that, changing elevation, and then in. And then the sweep side is just basically coming here. What you hit, you drive in, spin around, and try to take it back.
Yeah.
Questions? No. What did I miss?
I think everything was awesome. I like the detail that you added about kind of hitting the thigh with your shoulder a little bit. Did you do that on this one? You know,
Rather than just trying to grab
No,
the
just
partner,
picking
you're
up, yeah. So like a shot is an actual, like, you want to drive it into your opponent, right? Versus like jiu-jitsu is just like
trying to pick me, grab me.
Yeah.
two different things.
that was
That works. I'm not saying you can't pick someone's leg up.
but I like that.
If you
I like
pick
that.
my leg up, now I can just
Good chance you can sprawl out of it.
big chance, yeah. And you're carrying all that load.
Right.
Whereas if I can shoot and I'll balance that person.
Really keep that connection, yeah. And then the last detail would have been
That's
what
what I
puts your
saw.
weight on the back, yeah.
Yeah, you putting like your shoulder into it to get them to
Yeah,
go
so
down?
sure, yeah. So like when you shoot,
Yeah, you gotta feel it.
Yeah, you gotta
it's
see
really
it.
weird. So for distance, shoot, come in, you hit your shot, and you come here right above the knee, right? This foot sweeps around, and you drive that
Oh, yeah.
down.
Okay.
It's a weird feeling, right?
Yeah, it's super weird.
So it's a weird mechanic where you're kind of shooting here, you impact at the same time.
Gotta do
So
this.
you hit and then rotate around.
Okay.
Try?
Yeah. Alright.
Whatever way you feel
Same.
more
I don't really know. I think this side.
comfortable. For the legs and slow.
So,
No, you gotta take a step first. You gotta get that toe to toe.
there.
There it is.
And then this is coming.
Now you need to change your elevation, drop down, there you go. That's it right there. Yep,
There.
that's it.
I feel like in that swing,
then-
This leg swings around, all the way around.
that, yeah.
Yeah,
Drive
that's what I
that.
felt.
There you go.
Hard to do it slow, but
Okay.
So you want to be kind of driving in the whole time.
Okay.
So from here, sideways, sideways.
Yeah.
Nice, so
Oh, it is.
that's a sling. That's a straight single. That's perfect.
Okay.
If you end up
It's
with
not
that,
like-
you're still good.
Okay.
So the
I'm
difference is
starting from like here, I guess, right? Like that's like where I want to, and then take a step, or am I a little bit back further?
depends on how long you go. So if your shot's like, I try to stand pretty square so I can, you can cover that distance.
Okay.
Try not to take a big step.
Yeah.
Feel it.
So that's why he would kind of like
off the muscle.
spread your stance kind of a little bit and just kind of hover that foot. Like it looks like there's a bunch of weight on your foot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, they don't. Okay.
It's just slide forward.
Fix this. Wait. I keep forgetting to like move that leg around.
So go ahead and take a regular shot and just drive into my
Okay.
like a hard. Good shot. Take it. Hard as you can. Right here.
Harder? I feel like. Wait.
Good
Have to go
form.
slow and that's with your hands on the
It's
ground.
hard to go slow.
So your knee hitting for your shoulder.
Okay.
Your impact needs to be from here with the shoulder first. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
That's what I want you to do.
Okay.
You're diving down, you're changing elevation. You're not coming down at the leg, right?
Yeah.
You're coming across. It's a horizontal shot.
So step down and then.
So you want to squat, step.
How's it going?
Oh, same time. Okay.
Again. Work on that impact.
Yeah.
All I want you to focus is
Got
that
it.
as hard as you can.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Better.
That was like.
Better.
Okay.
Make sure you impact first before that knee comes
Okay.
Being sick.
So many things to remember.
Be different.
That's just so nice.
Yeah.
There you go. That was good.
Okay. Oh, that's very nice. I put my top back on.
There you go.
No, we good a minute. I wasn't supposed to rain. That was not potential at first.
So now we'll work on a tie up. We're gonna shoot.
That.
How are you gonna get this arm out of your way? How are you gonna create this space? Because you need this space, right?
Yeah.
My hand's here.
There. That.
Yeah.
I like this.
As long as you have a plan, it doesn't matter what it is. There's thousands ways to get
Yeah.
Fall
Okay.
inside.
Yeah.
That's my only thing that comes into my
A
head.
nice trip.
Take that ankle.
Jump on the back.
Remember.
Usually this arm might get in when you come down, but you're going for a
That's
ride.
right.
Hold on, I'm gonna go put my top back on quick. Raining more than it was supposed to.
There we go.
I don't know how viable you think that shot is.
For me, it's great.
Yeah.
You think so?
Because well, you simplified it and you took I feel like for me to do like a shot, and if there is any kind of sprawl or push, I really gotta drive. Where I feel like this one, if I can kind of get around the post, it seems like there's less effort.
Yeah.
Like a little lazier,
More efficient.
which is more my style.
Yeah. You're in the best position.
So I like it.
And you don't have the dude's weight on top of you. Like you hit a double your ball.
I like it. Very good. Riva. Like the moving them around too with the collars to get them in the distance that
You missed warm up. We all did what 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups.
Yep.
Kicked our feet up. And
Yeah. Dude, Mitch was walking on his hands. I can't do that on this road. That's
yeah, check the video.
Sure.
Yeah, hit me.
How's you going to work this morning? Swell coming back up again? How'd I got one notification? Oh,
I'm not right. Got a right leg going, so
Yeah.
There we go. Nice. That was a good job.
feeling?
This one's harder. Nope. Your knee hit before your shoulder. Right here.
Oh, that helps. Let me do it on the other side for a minute.
So like two bent over, yeah? Is that what happened?
Yeah, well, that's what we were just kind of going over. Like, if you're bent over like this, you're not trying to take a shot going down at an angle. You need to be lowering and coming into it. Or be straight. Get closer on this guy. Your toes need to be past my toes. Aim for that. There you go. That's good. And if you can, higher on the thigh. We're going to be aiming for right here with your neck. Okay? It's even a little higher. Even a little higher. Okay. And don't forget that you're going to tuck your head too. Make sure you come in.
Go ahead. One more.
Excuse me, it's nice and tight.
I didn't get around, but
Try to go knees to the nice and slow and around. That's it. Good pinch as you move around. You gotta keep that tight. Because you're off balancing me this way with the impact of the shot, and then you're pulling me back this way. And that's where you get your off balance.
keep that for the pressure on me, yeah.
So you come in and drive it this way. That's very hard to stay up. Okay.
I'm gonna try to help you guys on it. Go for it.
There we go.
1,000 more reps.
Look, I didn't get all of it out. Yeah.
Make sure you get that hard. And right about here with the neck. Perfect. That's the perfect spot. Can you see that? Oh. Good save. Yeah, that was perfect. And if you can get in that head a little bit too. Drive with the head. Try to impact head and shoulder at the same time. Oh, that's good. That's perfect. That's exactly how it works. No, that's it. That is a takedown. That's a shot. That's the best one I've felt.
Is it crown of head to the solar plexus almost, yeah.
Oh, keep going to the waist. To the leg.
What do you think?
I think it still feels weird. I haven't tried the other side yet, but I like it.
It's weird. It takes a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
this
I
is
feel
our
like sometimes I'm
third or
shooting.
fourth time.
I feel like the other day I was shooting that way, but I was shooting like that way.
Sure.
So now I'm confusing myself because like which
Trying
leg
to
should
learn
you
4
actually
different
be?
things at once.
Yeah.
Or
But, like, which leg should you actually be shooting with? Is it? I mean, is it
Depends on what you're doing. If you're shooting a high C or a double or.
like if you're just shooting a single leg?
Yep.
Like this way, we're doing the same foot, but if it was the opposite,
Okay.
does it? I mean, is
You can
one
get
better
that
than
with
the other?
It's if you want to cover a longer distance.
I was just gonna. Is that why? Because
Yeah, because if you're like trying to shoot all the way across the room, then you can step, shoot, and then come into it.
Okay, so closer to the same
But
side.
it's less impact. Like you don't get
Yeah.
a drive into the. Like, you can pick it up. I'm not saying you're not gonna get a takedown with that.
I usually shoot
But the
too
idea
far
is
away,
you know, to
so
come
I
in
need to.
and get that
Nice and
contact,
tight.
right?
Okay.
Close the distance a little bit. That way, when you do shots random, you're driving up and into that.
Already taking off balance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
So it all has its purpose, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Whatever leg, yeah. Hit the fan, Mitch.
It's hot. That rain.
Yeah. You want to do a? He did that, and then ankle pick.
Yeah,
That was pretty. That
do
was
that.
pretty sweet. Yeah. So we can go over that again if you don't mind. Show Kristen some of
How
that.
are you? How's your ankle picking? Go ahead and hit one on me.
I just learned ankle picking like last week, so I don't know. Like yeah, I don't really know how to do it.
Look better than mine.
Yeah, I was gonna do my first one.
So I like to have a nice tight collar because you have a lot of control going around.
That was good.
A lot of Jared, man.
So you're
Crazy.
using that to get me off balance to actually get the ankle.
To take that weight off that shoulder.
Okay.
So I try to like there's a sequence that you can do right where I'm going for that foot. And down with that, I can simply come here. And take this one. Right. So it all depends on what you're doing. What the other person's doing.
Yeah.
So is this normally your foot forward?
Well, it feels more forward, but since I was like skating this way for a while, then I was trying to get this more forward. But like, this feels more comfortable.
Is there a reason you have one foot forward?
As compared to
As compared to a more just slightly staggered.
like, no one's ever said anything before.
I'm gonna try that. Do that around two.
Like,
So you're never square, right? You always have
Yeah,
some
well-
type of angle.
yeah,
You always have some type
it's
of
not so forward.
kink in your
Right.
shoulders, right?
Yeah.
To merge you up like that.
Okay.
Nothing's ever static.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so in here you let him grab the nice
Side
collar.
side too.
Right? So that that's pretty good. Drive this forward.
Just ragdoll you.
Now that's tight strong. Oh, I can't push that off.
Okay.
Solid even number.
Am I going for that one or the okay?
No rest.
Pushing this way.
Then drop.
I've always counted it.
Drive this down. Just pop on.
Okay.
Did you foundation this morning?
Yeah.
For Linda there?
No,
It's like the, and then ideally, in my time, I guess it's all my which way you
Yeah,
go,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh, go right beside that.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
And that's why I like to kind of set it up more like I'll do some type
Yeah.
of light. Obviously, the outside tie. So it's circle. So arm on the side.
Okay.
So you're not wrapped up in all that stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're already circled, it's the side you're seeing. Try to get a circle. Good. That's pretty good. What you're looking for. Set up that. That's right. Here, circle. As you come down, right over. You need to catch it before it hits. Come in. As soon as it lands, I think that off around.
Okay.
So as right before the foot's going,
The grass green.
yeah, yeah.
it's kind of imagine my distribution of work, right? So as I'm here, you drive into me, my weight's this way. You pull me back this way, my foot's coming this way. As my foot's coming forward, you drive back into me. And now I'm off balance this way.
Yeah.
So it's a push and pull. It's